Hi Leo, thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. The signs with the most activity gets bonus readings and gets the readings priority. It's usually you. If you get another bonus reading, it'll be on Thursdays and Sundays, your videos. Check your playlist for over 200 more videos, and let's just get into the reading. I feel a really feisty energy here. I'm just going to start writing down immediately what I'm getting. So I'm getting a lot here. So what I immediately was hearing is deaf ears, back turned, peace, inner guidance, make your own way, happiness, and resolve. So immediately what I'm getting with this is that you've already made a decision about something, someone, whether it's a friend, a love situation, a living situation, a job, and there's no changing your mind at this point. Whatever people will say, whatever people want to gossip about, they want to communicate something with you or beg for your forgiveness, I just heard. It's falling on deaf ears. Like you can't be swayed or turned at this time. I feel like all the work that you've done on yourself makes your intuition so strong that you don't need to listen to what anyone has to say at this point. You already know what is. You already know what people are for you, what people bring you peace and what people don't. And you've already formed a decision. You've turned your back on a lot of people. I definitely feel like friends, coworkers, in a love situation. And for some of you, it's in a housing situation and a job where you've already made a decision. They could offer you a raise. They could offer you the world to try and keep you, but your back's already turned and you're just detached from it is what I really feel. It could be a relationship or friendship too. And then I feel like all the work that you've done on yourself, you really recognize what's true and authentic to you. You recognize that you're on your own journey. You're making your own way. You're not following what society is telling you to do. You're following what makes you feel good and brings you peace. So we have communication is key. A personal issue reaches resolution. You are good enough. Take time to breathe out. You're very close to achieving your goal. Nothing will come of this situation. And that's exactly what I was feeling is no matter what's being communicated, who's begging for what, who's wanting another chance or wanting your time, nothing will come of it because you've already decided. And I feel like, again, you've done a lot of work on yourself. You now recognize that you're good enough. You love yourself. You know what treatment you want and what you don't. And a lot of you didn't have your voice for a long time. That's another thing that I was feeling. And now with this new love for yourself, you have the ability to communicate a lot better. You're communicating standards, boundaries, your feelings to friends, family, coworkers, whatever it may be. And then people might like it or they might not like it, but it'll make you very happy. It's true to you. It brings you peace. And for some of you, it's going to resolve some situations, and other situations it's just done. And it doesn't bother you anyways. Like you're at peace with the decisions that you're making. I feel like your intuition's never been so strong. Yeah. And then we have different paths. Okay. And then under the deck, we have pay attention to the red flags, pay attention to the signs, have faith, free yourself, distance, be honest, magnetic connection, overthinking, deception, soulmate. So much is happening here, but basically what I was saying before, it's like you really have done a lot of work on yourself. You're living true to yourself. You're freeing yourself from all the expectations of others. And you're really starting to notice like who's for you. You've done a lot of overthinking in the past and seen a lot of signs which let you know who's honest, who's deceptive, who's for you, who's not, who do you have to leave behind, who's a red flag, and who do you simply not resonate with anymore. I feel like a lot of people are getting left behind and they're not happy about it, and they will beg, give gifts, do anything to try and get back into your energy. They all want a piece of your energy. Your energy is very, very magnetic at this time with this magnetic connection. And I feel like it's so magnetic because you love yourself and you're true to yourself and you're on your own journey. And so many people can't do that. So many people just be what the world tells them to be, or merge in with like what everyone else is doing, lower their light to blend in, and that's just not what you're willing to do anymore. And it's a really powerful energy, and I just see someone with like a yellow glow around them, like you're just glowing. Your aura is really bright, your energy is magnetic, and you're just true to yourself. And again, in a world where many people can't be true to themselves, it's a lot. So under the deck we have passion. Then we have you deserve love, finances and career, keep an open mind, children, religious factors, romantic feelings, unrequited love, wedding, very soon, attraction, and trust. So with this, I'm getting many messages. A lot of you felt like you struggled a lot with romantic partnerships in your life. You could have felt like you really wanted a partner. You could have felt like you wanted to be married. You wanted to have children. That was your path. Some of you just felt like you kept trying and nothing was working. But the thing was, you never had to keep trying. You never had to overgive or be in unrequited situations. That was just a childhood wound for you. It was like you had to heal something inside you to love yourself, to know your worth, to become more attractive, to know that you deserve love, to be in this passionate energy, this fire, this zest for life, and be your true authentic self. And that's when you're going to attract your person. You're never going to attract your person being a mirage of someone else. You have to be yourself in order for you to attract it. And that's what you're learning. You have an open mind. You're open to it. You're very attractive, very passionate about life. And some of you have just gotten a lot of spiritual signs. You really increase your intuition. You know that it's coming for you. You're not worried about it. It's just a really good energy that you're in. And I think I've said this in your readings before, but I feel like everything's connected for you. I feel like this love to yourself, it makes you more attractive. This passion, this energy is magnetic. And then it doesn't just attract weddings and children and long-term relationships for you. It attracts your finances and career, opportunities, blessings in your life. It's all connected to this. It's a very powerful, powerful thing that you healed, and a way of being that you'll never be again. And it just brings a lot of peace. And I feel like you intuitively know that as well. Okay. So under the deck, we have player, strategic, hookup, one night stand, truth, honesty, whole, inner growth, single, not in a relationship, storm, turmoil coming ahead, divine timing, believe in the right timing, blocked, obstacles, lies, keeping secrets, and call, hearing from them. So again, what I was saying, you could have wanted to be married so badly. You could have wanted a relationship so badly. You want a child, you want love in your life, and it was just constant blockages for you. And what you realized finally through all this turmoil and all of these storms, there was storms in relationships endings, which ignited a storm within you, which was the biggest storm of all. And now it's settled, but it allowed you to see what the blockages were. And for a lot of you, this could be generational curses. It could be spell work. It could be bad karma, past life karma. That was your blockages that you had to heal and remove as well. But what I feel like you're noticing is you were the blockage as well. Some of you could have noticed that you were emotionally unavailable. You were an avoidant attachment style, and that's why you kept attracting that, or because you were so closed off, people didn't know what to make of you too. Like they couldn't tell if you were lying and keeping secrets, or you were a player in some way, but you weren't at all. For the people that I'm feeling, you were very honest, monogamous, all of that, but you were just so blocked off and you didn't communicate well and all these things, and it just came off in the wrong way as like you keeping secrets or being a player. Some of you, this could be a thing as well. You never communicated in the past how bad you wanted a marriage, you wanted a child, you wanted a long-term commitment. You just went with the flow. You went for these one-night stand hookups or situationships because you didn't want to ask for too much or demand what you wanted because it was a wound, childhood wound again. You didn't think you deserved it. And people viewed you as a player or someone that was fine with that lifestyle, but you weren't at all. You just weren't being honest to yourself. You weren't being honest to other people, and you weren't communicating it. And what they just told me is, whatever you do moving forward, speak it into existence. So like if you want a long-term relationship, wedding, children, say that on your date. Say that before meeting someone. Let it all be known up front, because it's weird too. It's like this facade that we all carry, this mask that we all wear. No one wants to come on too strong. No one wants to speak what they actually want. But I feel like in this situation, if you speak it, you'll actually get it. And this could be in a job or friendship or whatever it is too, is like you bring things up that bother you, you communicate things, and everything changes for the better. And like I said, there is another storm coming too for some of you. There is a player, one night stand type person that treated you that way or dealt with you that way, and then you could have told them on the way out you never wanted this, you felt used, all that stuff. But again, that was never communicated, and they were just left with that to reflect within. And now there's a storm in divine timing of them coming back, wanting to offer you what you actually want. Maybe they wanted what you wanted all the time, but they were just too insecure to say it as well. Maybe your words really hurt and made them change how they treated you, made them reflect back and know that like you're their person and you deserve so much more. There's a huge, massive change coming in with this person. That's why it is a storm for some of you. And it happens when you're whole on your own. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You're very spiritual with these symbols and candles. And also you're single, you're not in a relationship. That's when you'll hear from them. And that was a wound for a lot of you as well. You stayed in these player hookup situationships, lying to yourself, blocking yourself from what you actually wanted because you were so afraid to be single, so afraid to not be in a relationship, and you've healed that part of you. Any more messages for Leo, please? What does Leo need to know at this time? What does Leo need to know at this time, please? What does Leo need to know? Thank you for your messages, Spirit. Thank you for your messages. Key messages for Leo. Okay. Key messages for Leo. Yep. So with this Seven of Wands, there's telling me that the battle's over. The time of conflict, uphill battle, trying to force something that's not there, trying to settle for less and be miserable with it. It's all over. Look, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Seven of Swords. Okay. The Sun, the Star. Wow. The Tower. Wow. All right, so I'm getting a lot of messages here, but basically this time in your life where you settled for less, you blocked what you actually wanted, you blocked your feelings, you didn't communicate it. It led to you dealing with very toxic, manipulative people. It kept you up at night, kept you crying, but guess what? These people might have not have even known that because you didn't communicate to them, or you just didn't communicate at all, and it made you seem like you were manipulative and sneaky and looking for an open relationship and stuff when you weren't. This whole period of your life was due to a childhood wound. You felt scared to say what you wanted. You felt scared of conflict. You felt scared of being vulnerable, communicating. You basically felt like you didn't deserve what you were wanting, so you just settled for less. And this is all healed. I have chills and I feel teary right now. I feel like it was a very tumultuous time in your life, but look at how small it is in your reading, because it's over, is what I'm hearing. It is over. The blockages are over. Also, in this time in your life, they want me to let you know that you could have had not so good company around you in friendships or families or coworkers or best friends or whatever, because you were pretending to be low vibrational when you weren't. You never truly were. But that's the crowd that you attracted at this time. And you need to let those people go. Let go of anyone that doesn't serve you. Let go of anyone that's not moving up in their life and making changes like you are, because those people could try and block you from this new beginning in love, block you in being better, because they don't want to be better. They just want to stay where they're at. So just remove all the people that do not resonate with the place that you're going, is what I really feel. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's turning in your favor. It's over. This hard cycle is over. It's a tower for you. It's going to be a tower for you that you finally get what you want. Your wishes finally come true. How happy you're able to be. How healthy a relationship you're able to be in. How your good friendships and good family and good situations around you improve. In the workplace as well. You're communicating with everyone. You're standing up for what you believe you deserve, what you actually want, and you're getting all of that because you're communicating it, right? So a very powerful time in your life, and you're going to be shocked by how happy you are, shocked by how you receive everything you dreamed of with little to no effort, just by being your authentic self. And shocked by, we have the Judgment card here. So shocked by how all the people that betrayed you and hurt you and kept you stuck and were low vibrational and all that received towers in their life. And you, because you were a good person, you were kind, you just didn't love yourself, and you just didn't believe that you could get the things that you wanted, but you weren't a bad person ever. You weren't doing the things that people thought you were. It's just you had a very blocked off, non-communicated energy. You're receiving good karma and all the things you desire. And as your life goes up, all these bad people's lives go down. That just has to be mentioned as well. And I also have to mention that, again, these friends, family, coworker that don't want to do the work are going to try and keep you stuck with them for sure, because they don't want you moving on to another cycle. They don't want to be left alone with the way that they've been living. They want you as their company, right? But so like situationships are going to try and reach back out. Toxic friends from the past, toxic jobs are going to offer you job offers. There's going to be a lot of tests coming up, and it's up to you if you want to go back into that cycle, but I feel like none of you are. Most of you are just moving forward here. This is your reading, sending love and light.